So our final session of today is something special, an interactive look into the reality of Sporting Director's Desk. Please welcome Daniel Sikorski, presenting decision-making from a Sporting Director's perspective. And one more note. Please feel free to jump in, ask questions, challenge ideas, and participate. This is your chance to step into Sporting Director's chair, and this is meant to be an interactive conversation. Daniel, the floor is yours. Microphone is over there. Please, one more applause for our next speaker, Daniel Sikorski. Thank you very much.
Hello, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for the invitation, Edward. First of all, I want to congratulate my colleagues before. Very nice. I saw some of the presentation. Very interesting. Yeah, short about me. I was 18 years. I was football player. 2022-23, I finished my career. We won the championship with Aris. I won the championship with Aris Limassol. And then I jumped over onto the sporting director position. Now, since 3 years, quite, let's say, not very successful, but successful. This year, we are aiming for the trophy. Half season now, 2 games left. So I need your luck, yes, to give me luck for the rest of the season.
So, would you like me to represent you a little bit more?
Let's go, yeah.
Okay, so decision-making is in the sporting director's daily battlefield, balancing vision with urgency, budgets, and ambition, and long-term structure with immediate results. In this interactive session, Daniel Sikorski takes us inside the decision room, where every choice affects performance, reputation, and the club's future. Using real scenarios and audience participation, he will unpack how sporting directors align with the coaches, managing risks, and navigate transfer pressure. So, I would like to start, let's say, some kind of interactive conversation with you. And I would like to ask you which factors are top priority in a critical moments for bringing the player. So which priority are looking into him, into the new player, to bringing him in a critical moments? What you're taking into account?
I said there is, in a transfer, there is an immediate need, yes, or long-term vision. So this depends, yes, if we need a left back, for how long we need him, is our left back injured. So these are the topics, yes.
All right, so maybe any kind of question or something like that, so we can make it more interactive from your side? No?
From my side?
No, from the audience side.
Here, please.
Oh, there are many questions. Okay, nice. Let's start with the
first. Thank you for helping us out.
Hi Daniel, Stefan here, also from Austria. So
I can hear from your dialect.
Thank you. I don't know if that's good, but thank you. How do you see the reputation of the Cyprus League? There are a lot of usually there are a lot of older players at the later phase of their career. Do you think that is changing, or is it going to stay a league for, let's say, the retirement castle of European football?
This was actually one of our main topics in our project that we wanted with Aris Limassol. We wanted to change a little bit the Cypriot football, because we brought in a lot of young players. And last 2.5 seasons, we sold players for a lot of money. We give the players the opportunity to step on a platform and to get sold, yes. And this is what we are changing, what we are now changing, what other teams are trying to change. If you see every year in Cyprus, 2-3 teams are playing European Cups, so it's developing. But there is a big gap, yes, to jump into a European, let's say, country like Austria and Poland, because we are a small island, but we're trying to do the best. Maybe I start. Maybe I start here.
You can start, or maybe you can save the questions for later. Or would you like to ask now?
Yeah, if somebody has a question.
Yeah,
no?
all right.
Okay. So my topic was decision making. from my perspective, balancing immediate needs between and with long-term vision. Where I click? Bravo. Thank you. So my handbook. On the first two positions, these are the most important things for me. Information for me is key. It's not only about transfers, about my job. I want to be informed what's going on. I'm trying to be every day at the training, speaking to the players, speaking to the employees, speaking to the coaches to see what's happening in the club. This is also with the communication together. Yes, communication is important, not only in a football club, in a relationship, in a family. Yes, I think this is a vital thing. Then I have here consistency versus adaptivity. Consistency, yes, when it's about coaches, you have to give them time. When it's about employees, about players, yes, everybody needs time, everybody needs trust, patience. Versus adaptivity. Sometimes there happens situation where you have to adapt to it, yes. For example, we brought in a left back this summer, which he should be our number one left back. He got at the first training, he got injured, an ACL. So we need to adapt to the situation. What we do, how we handle it. I think we were quite lucky that our left back delivered until now. I will speak also later about him. The fourth point is creativity. We have to be creative, like I had the question before. Yes, Cyprus is a small country, not a very interesting league, so we have to be creative to do the best out of it and to develop it. Yes, that the people say, okay, there in Cyprus there is this club, this player went there. So we need to be creative in that. Also with transfers, not everybody is likely coming to Cyprus, so we need to present them a platform. Why you come here. And then there is the reality versus fantasy. Yes, okay, if we want to bring a Cristiano Ronaldo to Cyprus or Sergio Ramos, it will be difficult. But on the other hand, David Luiz came to Paphos, which there is the point, reality versus fantasy. We have actually one player who we brought from Russia, who was one of the biggest talents in Russia, Kokorin. But what is the difference between reality and fantasy? We will not bring a player who is now on his, let's say, top form. So that's why we need to live in the reality. The fourth last point, resoluteness. If we speak about transfers, if we speak about some decisions, I want to be clear. I want to stay behind my decision because it's very important. Because if I change, okay, today I say, okay, we're going to make it, and tomorrow I say, but he said this, let's change it. No, you have to be clear. And the last point, very important point, patience. Patience with the employees, with the coaches, with the players, with the young players, especially about transfers timing, yes. When I call the club, when I call maybe this player, when I get this additional information. Our process, we are data-based club, so we have a head of data. If an agent or somebody proposes me a player, I first put him into the machine, ask about his data. Then obviously there is the video scouting with the scouts. One also member from the coaching staff is helping in that. Then is the information exchange. If information exchange, I mean, okay, what the player costs, how much he would take, would he be interested to come to Cyprus? If everything is on a green light, we do the live scouting. Then very important for me, because I was a player 18 years, so I have a little bit of experience what a player thinks, how a player feels, yes, what is his target. So this is one very important point for me, a personal meeting, a video call, to have a little bit of insight how the player acts, how the player speaks, how he reacts to questions. Then obviously the negotiation, and then welcome to Aris. So now the topic. I did it on 2 examples, yes. I put I could put a bigger list, but I choose only 3 things. Immediate need. What is important, what was important in that example for us was the proven quality. We knew the player. We knew what he can give us, what he cannot give us. We knew that he will adapt very smoothly. This is very important, to adapt into our team, into the dressing room. And we had a clear role for him. When it's about the long-term vision, about the second example, there was a two-way scenario, which we, let's say, took in consideration. There was a development plan from this period to this period where we want the player, what we want the player to achieve. And the third point, very important for young players especially, was patience. Here is the result. Anderson Correa is a Brazilian Cypriot. Meanwhile, he's a Cypriot national team player. We had, before 2 years, one left-back Brazilian who we were not so happy. He was a lot of time injured. So we wanted to find a backup for him who will also not really change the way we want to play and the quality of the game. Meanwhile, Anderson grow as a first 11 player. He's doing really well. Okay, he's getting old, but he's still fit, never injured. So we are really happy with him. And the other player is Dennis Gaustad. We scouted him in Norway. We brought him first on loan with a buying option, where he, in the first season, he had the best stats by data. He was the best player in our team. And then we triggered the option, brought him inside. Now he's slowly developing, doing really good steps to be a first 11 player. So that's it with my presentation.
Okay, nice. Thank you. And we apologize once again for inconvenience. Would you like to proceed with the questions now? Would you like to ask something? Fantastic. We like questions.
Of course. Thank you. Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, good. My name is Drew. Hello, Daniel.
Nice to meet you. We saw each other in the car today.
Yeah, we drove down together. Yeah. My question is a bit different from your topic. I wanted to know how life after football, how was it easy for you to transit from being a player, and what sort of player were you to be able to adapt to be a sporting director so quickly?
I played football in 8 countries. I had the opportunity, the blessing that I could take a lot of cultures, see a lot of dressing room. I had also the chance to learn different languages. And I prepared myself. I prepared myself in my last 2 years, let's say, like really constantly for the career after. I was very lucky. I am blessed that Aris Limassol, the owner of Aris Limassol, gave me the opportunity. And for this, I'm thankful. But it was also, let's say, if I wouldn't prepare myself, I don't know if I would stand now here and speak about this topic.
You were intentional?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Any questions? More?
So you have questions, yes?
Of course I have questions. Okay, so far we haven't mentioned throughout all this first day of the conference impact of fans and media pressure. Can you expand a little bit on that? When media wants, actually first fans want some kind of player, we're not expecting bombastic transfers in a winter window. But what if something like spoil, on the way in the media, and then fans are having that kind of pressure? How do you deal with that? If you are not so sure about a player?
In our club, we are on one way lucky, on one way unlucky. We don't have this kind of pressure from the fans because there are not a lot of fans, but there are some Facebook sites, and of course we are following it, where they propose some players. We have a clear plan. We have a clear, let's say, statement to this, what we want to do, so it doesn't affect our decisions at all.
Doesn't affect, do you think in other clubs is also like that?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think so. It depends
you.
from club to club. I don't know how it is in other clubs, but here in our club, there is no affection of that.
There is just a final statement. Pafos plays really well this season. They knock out Red Star from Belgrade in a
Thank you for reminding
round.
me. Yeah.
In a knockout round for Champions League. One more round of applause for our speaker, Daniel Sikorski.
Thank you very much. It was my pleasure.
And I'm just going to close this day. So, ladies and gentlemen, with this final session, we officially conclude the first day of our conference. We look forward to see you back again tomorrow as we continue shaping ideas, challenging perspectives, and building the future of modern football. Have a great rest of the day, and thank you once again for being part of this exceptional day. See you tomorrow. Enjoy the game. Bye-bye.